Hello Capricorn, welcome back to New Hope Tarot. We're going to be doing your relationship reading for the week of March 1st through March 8th. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled, but as always I shuffle live. During your meditation, Spirit showed me a snow cone, and I feel like this is a representation of maybe an argument that you've had with your significant other, is what I'm getting with this particular card, because a snow cone is cold and sweet. So it could just be maybe you're just you're being cold to the person, or maybe they're being cold to you for the time being, or giving somebody the cold shoulder, or them to you, because of an argument or a disagreement, or maybe you just aren't seeing eye to eye about something at this moment. But I wouldn't worry about it, because I feel like overall the relationship is a good relationship. It's sweet. It's just, every relationship has their moments. That's what I'm getting with the snow cone that Spirit gave me. Spirit's been giving me some very interesting visions. But somehow they always link, so it's just funny that they give me those things. Let's see here. This is the card they want. You deserve love. You are lovable, and you are loved. You are loved indeed. And maybe that's how you're feeling. I feel like that's what... Oh, okay. Thanks, Spirit. So what I'm getting here is that whatever this argument is about, they didn't show you love the way you want them to show it to you. So this is a point of view disagreement. How you want to be loved versus how they choose to love you. And I feel like that's just something that both of you have got to come down and have this discussion and talk with one another, communicate how you do want to be loved, and not necessarily say that they did something wrong, because technically they really didn't do anything wrong. They're showing you love the way they know how. This is just going to come down to a communication. You saying, I appreciate what you've done. However, this isn't how I want to be loved. Right? And that's really what I'm getting here with this particular oracle card. Oh, good golly. Okay, that's like a lot of cards. So we have the Four of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Chariot, Ace of Cups. Right, they are okay. They want me literally to take all these cards. Okay, that's okay, Spirit. I do what you tell me. Let's see here. Ace of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh boy. Okay. All right. So right now I feel like, okay, so before I even get into, because I'm not going to go on a one-to-one, because otherwise this is going to be a very long reading. So really what this comes down to is this whole top row is that, and I'm sorry, Capricorn, I'm sorry, I love you, don't shoot the messenger. This is really what all of these top ones are coming down to. You're being triggered, and you have to bypass those triggers, recognize those triggers so that you are able to bypass the hurt. Because this person is not meaning to hurt you. They are doing the best that they can, but you can't just shut down. You have to communicate here what your wants are, what your needs are. in order to move forward and not feel, because I feel like right now, like you're really blocked here. With the Four of Swords, this card is about recuperating. It's also a card about anxiety, and in this particular card, I'm picking up on your anxiousness, that, you know, and I feel this anxiety is coming from something that this person did, but even though it wasn't major, it feels major to you because it is in your head kind of going, that's what that person did, and I didn't like what that other past person did, and now this person's also doing that. And it's not necessarily, I completely feel like the person before and this person are completely different energies. This person is only able to give you what they know, and if you don't have that open communication, they're not going to be able to know to make adjustments. So, and what I'm getting here is that you're pointing to them like you're ready to shoot them with like a bow and arrow. I feel like you're Katniss Everdeen, ready to shoot them and go, no, how dare you? Like you're in a defensive mode, and they're like, whoa, that's not what I meant. That's what I'm getting here with the Three of Wands. This is really signifying that you are really in a really great, happy relationship. As I mentioned before with the snow cone, this is just a cold moment right now. This is actually a very sweet relationship, and you just need to work on your self-belief is really what I'm getting here. You have to move on from the past hurts. You really need to dive in and do some meditations overall to try to heal from these past things and recognize what your triggers are, so that you're not having to go through this over and over and over again. All right. And straight up, you just have to have that conversation, not only with this person, but with yourself. You really need to have this dialect with yourself. Say, wow, that was how somebody treated me, but in comparison, this person really isn't doing that. Or if they are, you need to nip that in the bud. But I'm not getting the sense that they are, like, at all. I feel like the person that hurt you previously was a Cancer, because they have some sort of Cancer within them, because the Ace of Cups is in reverse, and that's a Cancer card. Okay, it could also have been a Scorpio or a Pisces, but I'm getting Cancer. Okay, but take it how it resonates. The Chariot here is like, I feel that you guys are going to overcome this little argument that you have going on right now, and it is gonna take work and dedication, and you both have to have this communication. But overall, this is really you needing to overcome. All right, we have, no joke, we have moving on, right? These three cards, right? Well, the Four of Swords isn't moving on, but it's really regrouping. So collecting yourselves in order to heal, so that you can move on, right? And plan moving forward. The steps that you have to take to move forward, that's what I'm getting here, okay? With the Ace of Cups in reverse, I said I wasn't going to go through each card, and here I am going through each card. Well, you deserve it, my dear Capricorn. You deserve it. Spirit gave me all of these cards for a reason, so I have to go through all of them. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Again, I feel like this is just repressed emotions. The person that you were with before really did a number on you. And I feel that's what's causing all of these issues. And you're being triggered. Is that Spirit keeps giving me that word. You're triggered. You're triggered. And you know what? I really am getting a serious sense of Cancer, because July, July is Cancer Leo. So I do feel like this person is a Cancer. I really do. The person that hurt you previously, I really do feel like they were a Cancer. And I feel like all of this is being caused by this, right? And the Chariot is number 7, which is a July card. That's why I said July. Just in case you were wondering. So that, again, this is just something that you need to heal from. Because honestly, I don't even think that you recognize that you were triggered. I don't. I don't feel like this was just like a knee-jerk reaction. What this person did to you, it wasn't even a big deal, but it was just a knee-jerk reaction that you're just like, no, that's not okay, because that's just how, that's how you reacted, because you don't recognize that you have repressed hurts and pain from this previous relationships that you've had. With the 7 of Wands, again, I feel like you're defensive. And I said that earlier, like you're just defensive. You're like, no, I'm going to defend myself. And it's like you are a little more assertive than what is required. And this person doesn't understand why you're being so defensive. And that is something that you have to communicate with them so that they understand you. I'm defensive because of, this is what you did. I didn't realize that at the time. This is what you did, and I reacted to it. But I feel like there's a lot of passion in this relationship. This is overall a really good relationship. And you just might have been a little too quick to, again, that knee-jerk reaction. But what you have to do is kind of go within yourself here, because this Nine of Wands is about being hasty. And again, it's facing towards you. It's not facing away. So you have to really go inward and really talk to yourself. And have that discussion and recognize what's going on with your energies and why you're behaving this way, so that you can prevent it moving forward, and allow this person to share this person so that they can understand where you're coming from, so that they know how to better handle or handle you when this situation happens, handle themselves when this situation happens, so that they know how to maneuver around these waters, okay? And then the Wheel of Fortune is, honestly, I feel like this is really, this is just a cycle. This is something that you have to go through. You have to heal, because here we are. The whole top row is really about moving on and working on yourself. This second row is really in regards to, because I divided the cards into 2 sections. Well, technically the 3 that came up, so I should really say 3 and 4, because the 3 cards up on top are all about moving on, and the 4 bottom ones all came out together. So this is about your repressed emotions and you defending it, and making quick decisions, because both the Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune are about decisions, right? A decisive moment, and you're making quick decisions based on how you're feeling from this past person, because you're trying to protect yourself. But the reality is that this is something that needs to be addressed internally, within yourself. Now, I feel like this person is more than willing to help you through this and understand you and work with you. I don't feel like this person is going anywhere. I really do feel like this is a steady relationship, somebody that really adores you and is wanting to understand and communicate with you and work towards something better. This person really does love you. They really do care. Let me get some clarifiers here. Let me get 3 clarifiers. Oh, and there's one that flew off. Okay. Here's the second one. Where is, okay, what was this first one? Judgment. Yeah. Let go. Cause and effect. If you don't let go of these repressed feelings, then what's gonna happen, and these triggers and this reactive actions, because you're not addressing the triggers, cause and effect, what's gonna happen is that you keep doing this but not address it, then this person is going to walk away. All right. However, if you do address it and you talk to this person, have this communication with this person, then they are wanting to work on it. The 7 of Swords here can be about betrayal, but really it's and I feel like you might feel betrayed, right? But really what this card is about tactics, really addressing what's going on. Okay, really getting down to the root issue so that you can come up with the best plan possible to overcome these repressed, and I'm telling you, Spirit keeps telling me the word repressed. You know, I keep saying I want 3 cards, and Spirit's like, no, you're going to get more because there's a lot to discuss here. So here we are. All right, we also have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you have to be truthful. You have to be truthful. Being this truthful might be a little anxious for you, like might cause you some anxiety, but it's something that needs to happen. All right, it's just something that needs to happen. You need to have these conversations. Now we have the Chariot. The Chariot is literally just below the Chariot card. That's hilarious. So, and the Knight of Wands is literally over the Knight of Wands. That is so funny. And then the Hierophant. Okay, so yes, with this Chariot here, you are going to, because you're definitely going to overcome these issues. I really do feel like you are, and I feel like this relationship is just going to continue to thrive. I really do. I just am. I'm not getting the sense that this person's going to walk away if you're vocal. Vocal in a calm way, where you express your emotions genuinely and heartfelt, not attacking the person, right? I'm not saying that you would or you will. I'm letting you know what the cards are saying. So I'm not passing judgment, I promise. Lord knows I get snippy myself. Now we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this Nine of Wands in reverse is, what I'm getting is that you might be a little slow to address this. And here's the thing. If you tell your person, listen, I need some time to consider why I behave this way because I really don't know why I behave this way, I think this person's going to understand, right? And I feel like this is going to, I feel like this is going to heal you guys, and it is going to progress and get better. However, I do feel like this is something that's going to take some time. I don't feel like this is going to be something that is super speedy. As far as healing is concerned, I'm not getting that sense. But either way, this person is incredibly patient with you, and I don't feel like they're going anywhere, and they're willing to work on it. I truly do feel that. Okay? Then with this Hierophant in reverse, what I'm getting here is the fact that that you should see things from this other person's point of view, and try to share your point of view with this person. So that way both of you are seeing through one another's lenses, is what I'm actually getting from this Hierophant card. Like if the roles were reversed, like how would you feel if you did this, and they reacted this way is what I'm getting, right? But also explain to your person, this is how I feel because of X, Y, Z, so that they understand, and then say, how would you feel if I did this, this, and this, so that they're able to put, or walk a mile in your shoes, so that they understand where you're coming from emotionally. All right. Overall, a much longer reading than I was expecting, but that's okay. I'd rather get out all of this information so that we're able to give the best advice possible. When I say we, I mean me and spirit. But yeah, keep at it, my dear Capricorn. There's nothing wrong with your relationship. It's a really great relationship. Every relationship has hills and valleys. Right now, you might be going through a valley, but guess what? This too shall pass. Don't worry about it. Keep working at it. The only thing, again, that I'm going to suggest is make sure that that this person understands where you're coming from, and that you are really looking within yourself and trying to recognize why you're behaving this way, why you had that knee-jerk reaction, right? Because oftentimes we don't recognize why. All right. And that's something that we need to work from the inside. And then Spirit just asked me to point out that this new person might be a Taurus. That's what they're showing me. Not that it really matters, because you're still in a relationship with them, but they wanted me to point that out because the Hierophant is attached to the Taurus sign. So that's what we have for you, my dear Capricorn. I hope this resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I really appreciate it. Until we meet again, have a great week. Bye.